my name's Eileen, and I'm a senior at Bowdoin, originally from Alexandria, Virginia.
Hi, I'm Melody. I'm a sophomore at Bowdoin College, and I'm originally from Connecticut.
Hello, my name is Hong Bei. I'm a freshman at Bowdoin College, and I'm originally from China.
The most memorable experience I had this spring break in Atlanta, Georgia, was meeting with an Iraqi refugee. We paid her a home visit for an hour, and we spoke with her about what life is like adjusting here in America. She was in a camp in Jordan for 13 years prior, and she came here 8 months ago. And I think the thing that stood out to me the most was that she was a single mother raising 2 children on her own. We didn't really ask about what her husband or where he was or what the situation was, but we did know that her daughter was attending college and she was becoming a biomedical engineer, and she was planning to go to grad school next year, and her son was working and wasn't going to school. And just the fact that she was supporting them on her own, she made these amazing paintings, and one was entitled Arabian Bride, and there were 2 silhouettes of these 2 women. I think one was the bride and one was her mother, and I think that was a reflection of her and her daughter and what she hoped would be their future together. And she was selling those paintings online on eBay, and she had also made business cards and was trying to publicize herself and her artwork while still maintaining her culture. So all of the artwork she did was representative of her Iraqi culture, and I thought that was a very interesting touch, mixing technology with the culture or her heritage. And so her refusal to let go of what she stood for and her beliefs and her values and her traditions, but still making it relevant and making it accessible, I think that was a very fascinating way to approach life in America, and very respectable as well. And I think that the way that she was raising her children, her ability to push them to succeed and to convince them that they could do anything in America, even though they were only here for 8 months, that was very admirable, and it connected with me just because my parents have sacrificed a lot for my education, my well-being, and I think that says a lot about humans in general and their ability to sacrifice for their children.
My favorite moment is meeting with an Iranian family, and they, similar to Melody's story, they also came here for the better future of their only son, because they're Christians, so they were a minority in Iran. So they were, the dad is a doctor, so he's like being discriminated against in Iran because nobody wanted to associate with them. So even his patients like go to his house but won't drink his tea. So he's like went through a lot of hardship in Iran, like in a pretty isolated situation. So but then they came here because they feel like America would provide a better education for their son. So that's really touching to me, because it just like showed me how much like hardship the parents are willing to undergo for their children. So that was a very touching experience. At one point, when the mom was talking about leaving their family and friends behind, and she was in tears, and it was just a really moving experience. Yeah, it made me really want to help them.
And Hong Bei and I actually went to the same Iranian family, and that was one of my most memorable experiences from the trip as well. It was really fascinating when Father was talking about literature, and he was talking about literature of the Iranian culture and also of American culture. And at first he said, in our literature, and then he took a step back, and then he said in Iranian literature. And he was talking about American and Iranian and not saying which was ours and which was theirs. And that really meant something to me, that he was really trying to separate himself from being an Iranian and starting to become an American, and that really just showed that they were in that transition zone. And it was also really fun talking to Philip, who was their son, and he was 17, so he's a junior in high school, so he's really not that much younger than the rest of us. and he's in the process of looking at colleges and being surrounded by iPhones and iPods and a lot of the same stuff that we're going through. So it's just really fun to see that we share many similarities as well.
Go.
Hi, my name is Jung, and I'm a student from Bowdoin College, and me and 11 students came over to the Rock of Ages Church, a Lutheran church in Atlanta, Georgia, and we helped set up a large yard sale in the front. And the point of the it's a yard sale mostly clothes that the church can not distribute immediately to refugees. And so instead of just like storing it forever, we decided to set up a yard sale to get some funds for the church. Churches like this and other areas that are servicing refugees are sometimes a little low on funds, and these kind of yard sales help generate revenue that could be used in helping out the refugee population.
And I'm Monica. I'm a first year at Bowdoin College, and I am from Los Angeles, California. And so today we've been working at the yard sale, and it's been amazing interacting with the refugees who come to buy clothes, as well as all the other members of the community. And it's been really interesting learning about the different cultural values just within the context of our sales. There are certain people who come and don't want to buy short sleeves or tank tops, others who want only longer skirts. And so it's really interesting just interacting with communities and kind of catering to their wishes. And the yard sale is also to gain profit, to raise money for the refugee community as well as the church, but it's also a way of giving clothes at a low cost to community members and offering them a wide selection so that they can get used to choosing what interests them and choosing the items that they like. And so it's been really fun watching the girls especially go on little shopping sprees and pick up 20 items, and then we can give it to them for a discounted price. So it's been a really, really amazing time for me, especially today too.
So we're about to go to the corner of the street over there to sell these clothes and to get more people to come to the yard sale.
So everything here, even these really nice polo shirts, they're all for $1 each.
Okay. Actually, he's on sale.
I'm Guru. I'm from Bhutan. I work for LSG. I'm a case manager there.
My name is Amina Yusuf. I'm from Somalia, and I came to this country 1997. I have been working with refugees, different products. So now I'm working with LSG as a case manager. And today we are donating sweets, cake, and also chicken fillet, and to donate refugee service department.
I'm Bob Strickard. I'm a volunteer for LSG, and I also serve on the board for Lutheran Services of Georgia.
I'm Elsie Gunter, and I direct the clothes closet for the refugees here at Rock of Ages. And
Introduce.
I'm Eunice Strickard. Recently, a recent volunteer.
Good.
We're especially grateful for the Bowdoin College students who've come and volunteered here today. It's a meaningful experience for them, and we're very grateful and to have them with us. The clothes closet is a rewarding place to volunteer, and we're especially pleased to be able to help all the volunteers, all the refugees who come there very soon after their arrival, to be helped with some clothing as they need it.